Hey guys, so today I'm finally going to be filming my beauty haul from LA. Now I filmed a clothing and other bits haul with Mike a couple of weeks ago, which I'll link in the information bar below if you guys haven't checked that out already. And I'm sorry this has been so delayed. I actually got back from LA 2 weeks ago now and it all feels like such a dream because the weather here is awful. It's just been raining and raining and raining since I got back. But it's taken me a little while to be able to film this and upload it because I had quite a lot of other videos to upload in the meantime. If you guys haven't already seen, I did a collaboration with Ingrid, I did a collaboration with Joey and with Luke as well. So there's 3 videos that have gone up since I got back and I hope you guys liked them. Without further ado, I'm waffling now. I'm going to start talking about the stuff that I bought when I was in LA. Now, I know IMATS was, gosh, like 3 weeks ago now, and it was great and I loved it, and I normally don't get to buy stuff when I go to IMATS. I'm normally just kind of chatting with people, meeting people, and I also get a little bit intimidated by the like massive queues and all of that kind of stuff. So this time I actually made a real effort to go and look at everything, look at all the stalls and see what I wanted to buy, and I picked up a few things. The first thing which I am most excited about are these 4 brushes, and these are from Hakuhodo, which is a Japanese brush brand, and they're really expensive and I was really kind of hesitating whether or not to buy them. Tanya and I were ogling them for about an hour, just touching all the brushes, being like, oh, they're so amazing, I want this one. And finally we decided to get some. Tanya got the blush brush, the same as me, which is kind of like a squared off medium-sized blush brush. This is amazing. They are so soft. Honestly, like the softest brushes I've ever come across. They are just wonderful. I also got this tiny little kind of smudging brush which I've been using for my eyeliner, which I really love. It's kind of similar to one that I have from BABW, but it's a little bit more, it's a little bit softer and a little bit more kind of smudgy, whereas the other one is kind of artificial bristles, so it's a little bit more precise, if you get what I mean. And then I also picked up 2 eyeshadow brushes. This one is very similar to the MAC 217, but in my opinion it's a little bit better because it's a little bit more dainty to get into the kind of corner of your eye and things like that. It's a perfect just like everyday eyeshadow brush, and yeah, I love it. I think that these 3 make the perfect combination for doing your eye makeup with just 3 brushes. I absolutely love them. And then the last brush I got is this tapered blending brush. This is by far my favourite out of all 4 that I got. It makes blending eyeshadow like so easy. It's like it's done for you like magic. So I absolutely love that, and I would definitely recommend Hakuhodo brushes. But I wish I brought more. That's the only thing I regret. So those are the brushes that I got. I also got one more brush which is from Japanesque. And this is a bit of a novelty, and I haven't used this yet because I wanted to show it in a video without it being dirty. It's from their, I think it's their Safari Chic line, and it's actually a leopard print kabuki brush. I love this. I think it's so funny. They actually had a little kit with, I think it had 2 eyeshadow brushes, a foundation brush and a blush brush, but the quality of those brushes really wasn't great. They kind of felt really kind of like scratchy, but this is really nice, and I just thought it was so cute and so funny, and I'd actually been looking for it in Boots in the UK because they're meant to sell them there, but I haven't been able to find them yet, and they also had a really good discount. I think it was like $15 or something, so I'm excited to use that, and just generally it's a bit of a gimmick, but it's funny. And then from the same stand, the Japanesque stand, I also picked up a couple of the Beauty Fixation like preloaded Q-tip cotton bud type things. I've used these before, and you can buy them in Boots in the UK, but they're quite expensive. I think they're either $4.99 or $5.99, but these were $2.50, so a lot cheaper. So I picked up a packet of the makeup remover ones, which I use quite a lot. I really love these for travelling. They're just great for kind of touching up your makeup if you mess up. And then I also picked up, and these they just called out to me. I thought they sounded fun. Pre-tweeze treatment to stop your eyebrows getting all red after you tweeze. I thought they'd be worth trying. I'll let you know how I get on with those. So they were a bit of a bargain, I thought. Then I popped along to NYX. And the NYX stand at IMATS is always crazy. At New York we didn't even get near it because it was just mental, but I managed to kind of sneak in. I think Mike actually filmed when I was at the NYX stand in my vlog, so if you guys haven't already seen my vlogs from LA and the IMATS vlog, if you want to see me looking to buy these, there's footage of that on my vlogs. I picked up 3 blushes because I'd heard a lot about the NYX blushes. The first one I got is the powder blush in Dusty Rose, and I thought this was just a really pretty, subtle, kind of everyday colour. And I'm excited to try it because I've heard lots of good things about them. And then I also picked up 2 cream blushes in Glow and Natural. And these actually look fairly similar on camera, I think. They're showing up really similar in the monitor, but they are quite different. The Glow is more of a kind of real pinky, kind of girly pink, and then the natural one is, as it says, it's quite natural, kind of like baby pink colour. And I'm excited to try these because, again, I haven't tried any NYX blushes, but those are those. And I think they were between $4 and $6, I can't quite remember. And then I picked up two other things from NYX. The first one is an eyeshadow palette, and this is their 10 colour eyeshadow palette, the Runway collection in Caviar and Bubbles, and I just dropped the little applicator sponge. And this is a really good neutral palette. It kind of reminds me of a toned down Naked palette from Urban Decay, because the colours are a little bit less gold and a little bit less shimmery. I think this would be a really good palette for kind of every day. And you've got your matte black in there along with a nice kind of dark brown colour and these gorgeous champagne colours. I really, really like this palette. I've actually only swatched it so far because I was waiting to show it to you in this video. But so far the pigmentation looks really good too, so I'm excited to try this. And what I really like about this is that the packaging, there isn't too much excess packaging at all really, and it comes with a big mirror as well. So I really, really like that, and I think that was either $7 or $9. I'm sorry guys, it was quite a long time ago now, so I can't quite remember the prices properly. Then the last thing I picked up from NYX was this sheer gloss lip gloss in Fabulous, and it's a really gorgeous fuchsia with kind of like iridescent shimmer to it. I really like the colour of this, but I was actually quite disappointed when I used this because this is the one thing I actually have used already, and I was quite disappointed because it's very, very sheer. I know it says sheer gloss, but it's sheerer than I thought it would be, and I definitely, like, I like it, it's a nice colour and I'll use it, but I definitely prefer the NYX glosses with the doe foot applicator in the like twisty tubes. I like them a lot better, but this is nice. So that is everything that I got from IMATS, and I was actually quite restrained with my beauty shopping elsewhere as well because I've been to the States quite a lot this year. I kind of stocked up on all the essential kind of American cosmetics that you can't get in England, but I did pick up a couple of things from Sephora, and by a couple I mean a couple too. The first thing is a recommendation from my friend Ingrid, or Miss Glamorazzi. It's the Makeup Forever Full Cover Extreme Camouflage Cream Concealer, and this is waterproof, which I thought might be good for the summer because I always find with concealers they're kind of one of the first things to really start to fade throughout the day, especially in the summer when it's hot, although it's not hot in England at the moment. It was when we were in LA. So I bought this and I really, really love it. It's literally, oh my god, the most full coverage concealer I've ever tried. It's like you're erasing any imperfections on your skin with the tiniest amount of this, and you can build it up as well. It's actually designed to cover things like scars and tattoos and all that, but you can use it as a concealer for every day, and it is really good. One thing I would say is that it dries a little bit darker than it looks in the tube, so be careful which colour you go for, but if you want to read a full review on that, I've just uploaded one on my blog today. So that is the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer, and I think it was $32. Quite expensive, but I like it. And then I also picked up the Dior Amber Diamonds highlighter. Now this is another recommendation from my friend Tanya, who has been raving about this I think pretty much ever since she started YouTube nearly 3 years ago. It's like her #1 like top favourite highlighter ever, and Ingrid actually bought this. We were all in Sephora, Ingrid, Tanya and I, and Ingrid bought this one, Tanya bought the rose diamond one, and I was like, oh, I really want it, do I get it? No, I won't. And then we got home and I saw them using them and I was so jealous I went and bought one because I really, really wanted one as well. But it is a shimmery highlighter, and it's actually, I love Dior packaging as well, really, really pretty. I believe this has been discontinued in the UK and I'm not really sure why. Tanya just said it had been. But it's a really, really beautiful kind of golden amber highlighter, and what I like about this is that it doesn't actually have any glitter in it, and it's not kind of really obvious shimmer. It's just very, very subtle kind of glow. Really, really pretty. I absolutely love this, and I've used it twice I think because I was waiting to put it in this video, and I'm so excited now I've done it I can actually use it, and yeah, so it won't look so pretty, but I love this. I love the packaging as well. I've been getting so into Dior products recently. I never used to kind of, I don't know, it wasn't really a brand I used to gravitate towards in the beauty halls, and like, I don't know, I never used to really look at them, but in the last couple of months I've been really liking their lip glosses as well. So that is what I got from Sephora, and then I also picked up a couple of nail products from Rite Aid, and I really held back in terms of nails because I've got so much nail polish. Last time I went to America in New York, I think I bought about 12 in a week, so I was like, I have to really like cut down and not buy so many. But I did pick up a set of the Impress press-on manicure nails, which I actually have been really liking these. I know they've been in my June favourites and I've done a blog post on them and all of that, so you probably know that I like these already, but I picked up another set of these, and these are kind of like a floral, summery design. I feel like they have, yeah, they have little butterflies on them too, I think. But these are a little bit cheaper in the States. I think they're $5.99 or $6.99, whereas in England they're $5.99 to $8.99. So there's quite a big difference when it comes to the exchange rate as well. So I'm excited to try those, and I thought they were pretty for summer. And then I picked up 2 nail polishes. The first one is OPI's Ridge Filler, which does as it says on the tin. It's really, really good if you have ridges in your nails or in your toenails. It just really kind of smooths out the surface. Even if you don't, I feel like it makes your nails look so much more like professionally manicured. I'm not entirely sure why, it just gives kind of a smooth finish, but I really like this. And I bought one of these 2 years ago, last time I was in LA with Mike, and it went, I used up about 3/4 of it, and then it went horribly gloopy, and it was beyond saving, so I bought a new one and I'm excited about that. They're so much cheaper in the States. I think they're $8, whereas in the UK they are £12, I think. Ridiculous price difference. And then I also picked up another Essie Mademoiselle, which is my favourite French manicure colour. Again, I'd got about 3/4 of the way through it and had gone really gloopy. And even I tried to thin it down and it kind of didn't work, so I just bought a new one. I thought, why not? And yeah, that is that. I love it. And then finally, last but not least, I did pay a very quick visit to Bath & Body Works, and there was a huge sale on, so I had to resist temptation and not buy much, because candles and like big bottles of body products are really, really heavy, and I was already kind of on the limit for my bag, so I didn't want to overfill it. But I did pick up 3 miniatures of my favourite pink chiffon body spray, and I thought about buying the perfume instead of the body spray, but I actually decided to stick with the body spray because it's a lot lighter and I think it's a very summery fragrance, and I think I really like using these for summer. So I got 3 of these. I think they were 3 for $2 or 3 for $10 or something like that. Yeah, good deal, and I love this smell. It just smells so sweet and tasty and good. And that is it for my LA haul. I'm really sad that this is going to be my kind of last LA video. There is going to be one more on my vlog channel this week. I'm going to do a kind of compilation of the whole trip, which I'm really, really excited about, and it's taken me a while to do it because obviously there's so much footage from that trip because I was vlogging every day. So if you want to see that, then head over to my vlog channel. But for now, this is my last LA video on this channel, and I will resume normal programming next week. So, well, at the end of this week because it's now Monday, but yeah. You get what I mean. I will see you all in the next video. Bye!